Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden.
Just need a second.
Golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
What? Hang on a second. Right, hang on. Right, okay. So I've just seen this posted in the Discord. It's a bingo. It's a bingo card. Oh, don't be all white. There we go. Yay. There's a bingo card. I've just don't think I wasn't watching. I'm always watching. There's a bingo card. Okay. Saber cameo. He's always here. Come on, do the thing. There we go. How is this? That was Trudy, because I banged the iPad on the table by accident, but it's okay. It's a nice cork desktopper. How's it going, everyone? So yeah, there's a bingo card. We've done bingo before, but that was just posted on the Discord, and I'm like, what the hell? Normally I wouldn't look at something like that, but it piques my curiosity. So I'm sitting here for like a minute going, this is too easy. It's far too easy. We need to be a bit more obscure. For example, there was no beads reference. Although I do feel like Bar Vinci needs some points for getting the death reference. I received this in the post today. Anyone wanna hazard a guess where this is from? Ready? A bit of mail time. Derp. Okay, that's not very good, is it? Because you can only see lights and stuff. Okay, hang on. If I do this... It's not going to help. Okay, I'll look at my screen while I do it. There you go. It's very reflective. It's a very, very reflective... It's from Port something, California. I can read the word California. How cool is that? Do you know what? That ocean actually looks really inviting. If I were in this scene, I'd be somewhere here. In a heartbeat. Okay. It says... Sorry, I need to turn my speakers down. Sorry. Oh, there's so many things to do. Every stream has so much admin. Right. It says... Okay, it has the sender's address on it, so I'm going to have to do this. It says, greetings, Mike, from sunny Southern California, where we don't support ignorance and government. Hope you have a wonderfully autistic day. Thanks for what you do, Trey. Look at that, and a little heart. Cute. Look at that. Thank you very much, Dre. I hope you're here. I hope you see this. Thank you very much. That is a really cool. If I see you in the YouTube comment section, I will mention something, or I might just pop it in a video so that you know I've got it. Very cool. I'm surprised. I'm surprised such a card made it all this way. It's very, very cool. I like it. It's excellent. Has an American stamp on it as well. Awesome. Oh, it looks like it was posted on the 10th of Feb. How long did that take? 14 days, 2 weeks. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice. Thank you very much. It's gonna make me happy and mildly jealous looking at that. Oh, sorry. I'll present to you another cat. This is, hey, Autistic Jenny. Meet Dottie, meet Autistic Jenny. Autistic Jenny is called Autistic Jenny because she's an autistic Jenny. Autistic Jenny. Dottie's called Dottie because she has a dot on her chest. I know. Very descriptive. This is Saber. This is Sabes. You got a weird fish fleece from Vinted. Nice, Bar. That's where I get my weird fish fleeces. We're competing. I think we're different in sizes, though. I think we'll be all right. Look at Sabes. Okay. Why are you doing that, Sabes? Oh, yeah. Okay. All of them, we're not nearly, I mean, there's still a couple more voids. We have an Anna Ferret, and Princess Polly, Frostback Castle, and no Emma, which is, oh, there is an Emma, I think. No, there's not. There might be an Emma. There will be at some point an Emma. Hey, Sabes. Sabes is in his rightful seat now. Here come the students. Miss Pat, if you're teaching a class, just put me on the screen. I won't see anything inappropriate. I never do. I'll never see anything inappropriate. Never. I'm not potty-mouthed at all. As regular viewers will agree. I'm always very polite. Your void is passed out, Soup. Passed out as in like good passed out, like having a little nap. Napping void. If Miss Pat is driving the bus, then we need to make sure she's not distracted. Because that could be bad. Okay. Right. So I've got so many cool ideas for live streams, and we still have things to return to, you know, like game streaming, and we've got some other things I don't want to say out loud because it will spoil it. But there are some really cool things. Those cool things are not today. They are for another day, which means that there's currently a vacuum. I know, like, you've heard of a power vacuum, right? This is like an entertainment and energy vacuum. That's the problem. This is an entertainment vacuum and an energy vacuum. So, if you were hoping for either of those two things, not today. It's been a hell of a week. That last video took me 3 attempts. I had to go to that graveyard 3 times to film that, by the way. The first time I went, I just really, like, fucked it up. It was just awful. It was, like, really windy and rainy and miserable, and there was someone else there, and they were looking at me like a warden sort of from the distance, and I felt really perceived, and as a result, the video was rubbish. I went back again. This time, the microphone wasn't turned on properly. So there's like hardly any audio. Then I went to England. No. Then I went back again on my way to the airport. Like I had to make a detour to go and film that, and then go to the airport and get on a plane. So that's how that happened. So it was. So if you're ever wondering, like, when you watch it back and you go, "Oh, Mike seems to be a bit more polished than usual today, or a bit more disheveled," it's because I had a lot of practice. It's because what you saw in the video was take 3. That was take 3. So, I was losing the will to live at that point. But there was no warden watching, which was good. I don't know if it was a warden. I don't even know if such a thing exists. I don't know. I don't know anything about churchyards. I don't even know if it's culturally acceptable to film in them. I feel like filming, like, if you're filming like a social media video, like a sponsorship for something like let's just say Balesa as an example. If I was filming like a Balesa integration in the graveyard, I feel like that would be inappropriate, but I can't tell you why I feel like it would be inappropriate. Do you know what I mean? You could say, no, I'm not going to say it out loud. Not today. My filter has holes in it. Well, I try not to think about the corpses. It's more like I'm thinking more about. I mean, I know they're there, probably. But there's like grass and yeah. I wasn't. I didn't film any like gravestones that were new. There is actually a cemetery, by the way, nearby, which is like modern. There is like a modern cemetery like down the road. Well, you see, if I were dead and I was in a graveyard, right? And somebody like came to visit my grave and they wanted to film a Balesa integration, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Nikki, thank you so much for the belated birthday wishes. My birthday was in the middle of the summer last year. So actually, can we have a conversation about this? I need to, okay, can we just, stop thinking about corpses for a second. Can people stop thinking about adult stuff and corpses just for a moment? I'm just going to ask you all, please, would you have some respect for the YouTuber for a second? Okay, right. That was Anna Ferret, by the way. Why is everyone wishing me happy birthday? I've had a lot of happy birthday messages, and it's been really disconcerting and weird. So I posted the video after the premiere. I went and had a little look on the I went and had a little look on the YouTube video, and people had started commenting on it, happy birthday. And they'd obviously not seen the video because it was brand new at that point. And I started getting messages from people. So Claire from Woodshed Theory sent me some lovely messages. People started sending me messages. No, the 44 is because I'm 44. The cake, by the way, is not sponsored, but the cake is a plant-based sponge cake from Marks and Spencer. Your thumbnail's misleading. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even... I tried so hard. But people are wishing me happy birthday all the time. And it's really nice of them. And then I updated my pinned comment. And I said, hey, it's not my birthday, but thank you so much. Everyone's really lovely. And it is really lovely. But everybody leaves like really nice... is sending me nice messages and leaving nice comments about my birthday. Yeah. I'm 45 in a few months. So I have 2 birthdays now. We need to make it a community holiday, yeah. But I don't want to be... If you go to the YouTube video, look at the YouTube comments, order it by newest, and scroll really back. Okay? So do that. Go to the YouTube video, the one I just posted yesterday. Order the comments by newest, I think. I don't think you can order it by oldest. I think you can order it by newest and top, which is bizarre. And just click newest, and then scroll all the way down, and you will see a shitload of happy birthday messages. So we're going to have to do something and call the 22nd of Feb. No, the 23rd of Feb. Did I post it on Monday or Sunday? It was Monday, wasn't it? Make the 23rd of Feb as some sort of autistic cat birthday. Although so whoa, Anna. Anna and I share a birthday. We have the same birthday. The ferret. Look at the ferret's face. That's PDA. If you want to know what PDA looks like, it looks like this. Oh, that was very sweet. She slow blinked you all. But she had a PDA face on before then. Okay, ferret. Don't kick off me. I'm putting her down and she decides to, like, launch off me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why would you do that? I'm just... Why would you want to launch from here as opposed to down here? Hold on. Don't move. Ah! I have a stool that I film my studio talking head on. And Dottie was sitting on it and she was looking very pretty. I'm gonna move it, you know. I'm gonna put the stool here and see if we can get a cat on it. Not the fish tank. I know. Okay. Now be pretty. There. Go. Oh, I'll give her some light, by the way. I can turn the light on. It can be the Dottie show. Sorry. I have to click a lot of buttons on my phone or lean over there and press them physically. I'm not going to do that. Right. Should we do... like... Oh my god, so that's bright, isn't it? Look at that. There you go. You can see her now. She's more like Devil Cat, look. Yes, Devil Cat. And then sort of... Holy cat. So meek and mild. And large and smelly. No, she's not smelly. She smells of biscuits. Okay, that's not a good location for you, Dottie, because the microphone is in your way. But I could move her into this space. That could be good. I've got ferret all over my face now. Ready? Okay. Right, come back and sit. I think I have like airplane germs. I have airplane germs. I hope you don't catch them off me. Remember to if you have a phone, give the phone a clean for me. If it's waterproof, we can wash it. 21 likes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Spam the like button. Like smack it like an ancient gravestone. Oh, we do have Emma. Oh, Emma has a sneeze on as well. Ugh. 24 likes. Okay, well that's 3 people and like 70 PDAs. Oh, don't like the stream. It's awful. Don't like it. Yeah. Gross. Sorry, you've missed absolutely nothing. So no, not airplane gems. I know. I feel like I've just been added into a tube with a bunch of other people and then shaken up and down like for 30 minutes. I would approve of snakes on a plane, as long as they were not, you know. They'd probably like slink themselves into the corner somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Officially liked. Do it. Disliked and reported. Amazing. I've never been on a plane, except in a museum. Charlie, it's yeah. I don't know. Planes are. I mean, they used to be like super incredible. Planes used to be like the thing. But they're slowly shittified. My father was a pilot, so I've been on lots of them. Nice. That's nice. You can't take a boat? Yeah, could have done, but the plane ticket was bought for me. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. Reported for misrepresenting autism. Can I actually tell you something? Lokiana, which is quite a cool name, especially with respect to my last video. Do you know people actually say that in my YouTube comments sometimes? They go, you should be I've reported you to YouTube for misrepresenting autism. It's actually a thing that I've had people go, I reported you to YouTube for misrepresenting autism, and I just think it's hilarious because Google are obviously the NT police. Emma? You can see Emma, right? Yeah, you can see Emma's head. This is Emma's head. If I just gently encourage... No, she's saying no. Emma is saying no. I will pick her up now. Excuse me, Emma. I'm going to have to be swift now. There may be noises. Don't be afraid. Oh, nice. Oh, she's in a good mood today. There you go. Emma, you want to say hello to your people? Say hello to the kitty cats that are far, far away and distant. Emma, say something. You get nothing. You get nothing. That's what you get. Emma. She's a lovely cat, really. Emma Dobeans. Oh, we got a little complaint. Little whinge to the manager there. She is the manager now. Okay, I'm going to move back a bit so she doesn't jump back up here. Her spirit and personality. She gives us a side treatment. She doesn't normally. She's normally quite loud. Bump, bump, bump. Like that. Oh, stop it, Emma. She just walked up to Dottie and then gave her a little growl. Where's her spice today? Oh, it's coming. It's coming back. So she's right here. She's right here. Can you see? No, you can't see. It's just out of frame. She's looking very pretty. Emma says, I tire of your insolence. This is true. This is true. You should stop lawyering for her. It's bad. So I'm just reading the chat because I don't get to read the chat so much. I'm just scrolling. Imagine we celebrated all 351 on birthdays every year. Yeah. The idea of anyone turning a gun into autistic care about autism. Oh, Marcy, I did have a fun experience back in September. I was chatting with a college student, and she was saying that she was autistic and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then she literally said the next line was something along the lines of, what would you know about autism? I'm misrepresenting this quite badly. It's a terrible story. I'm reporting it rather than making a nice story. It was just quite funny. I didn't say anything, obviously. I apparently know very little. Actually, I'll tell you something quite interesting. Reading about the life expectancy stuff. The drama with life expectancy is like mostly, it seems to me, maybe I'm quite sort of, obviously I have bias because of the fact I don't know everything, right? But like, it does seem to be quite related to autism, the misinformation. But there is a lot of the same sort of stuff with ADHD and with OCD and with BPD as well. There's a big one with BPD, a misrepresentation of, oh, people with BPD live shorter lives. It may or may not be true. I don't know. I'm not. Don't read anything off me. Don't go like, oh, Mike said it. Blah blah blah. But it's like, I wonder if this is similar to the autism thing. Where they've taken a sample, a broad sample of folks with BPD who may or may not actually be autistic, and then the general population, and gone, oh look, a couple of them died during this assessment period. They must all have very short lives. Turns out the moment plane landed and you feel the impact of the wheels on the runway, it actually gave me a kick. I wanted to applause. Yeah. It's the happiness of I'm not dead. It's the happiness of, oh my goodness. I was a bit concerned there for the last sort of hour or so, or half hour or whatever. Oh, I was actually quite worried. I was not completely confident. You're a bit far from the mic. Am I actually? Do I actually just do that? There we go. And I'll give it a bit more gain. Thank you, Redgen. Thank you, Redgen. Testing. I'm waffling now just for the sound of my own voice. Waffle. Waffle, waffle. That's good echolalia, that. Waffle. Yeah, I'm just watching the audio meters bouncing about. Oh, Emma. Nothing to say? Okay. Excuse me a moment. Emma did a sneeze. Not much, but... Okay, now we're back. This is how interesting, and I told you it was entertainment void this evening. The rhubarb and custard matcha at Tesco Cafe is really nice. Rhubarb and custard matcha? I'm not a huge... Oh, Sabes, hi. I closed the door on purpose. Why did you open it? I've now forgotten everything I was thinking about, but it's fine. You guys are here to entertain me this evening. What age is designed into the autistic Barbie for planned obsolescence? Oh, what do you mean? I mean, Autistic Barbie is going to outlive all of us because she's made of plastic. I suppose unless she is incinerated, Autistic Barbie is going to be around for a long ass time. Do you know what I mean? It's a scary thought. There's no obsolescence for like, if they really wanted planned obsolescence, they could make her joints weak so that she needs a hip replacement. So she needs like, so her legs fall off, and then and then you have to get another one. I don't think there's any. The half-life of Autistic Barbie is really long. It's like really long. And she's made of like oil, so she's gonna microplastics. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a possibility of like microplastic Barbie. Could you imagine? Could you imagine someone's going to say, microplastics from Autistic Barbie causes autism? I think the Autistic Barbie's growing on me. I'm nonplussed. I'm like, okay, there's going to be Barbies in the world. What's wrong with having one kind of, you know, with a bit of overt labeling? I can tell you that I'm not saying I would be anti it if it had Autism Speaks on the box, because the box can be thrown away, but it was the fact that they engaged with ASAN, which I thought was great. I don't know what Autism Speaks' problem is. I really don't. I have no idea. By the way, they were in my video, kind of uncredited, really. I don't know, that's bad, isn't it? It's bad to not give them a credit. They posted a video on the Autism Speaks YouTube channel at some point in the last year. I think it was last February or March. Basically saying autistic people die 17 years younger than the general population. Isn't that sad? Give us money. It felt to me like going, these fuckers die young. Oh dear, never mind. Can I have the 16 digits on the front of your card, please? If you watch the video, you'll get the same vibe, I guarantee it. It's like, who approved this? Like, somebody wrote the script. Meg did a video on Autistic Barbie and pointed out some of the downgraded manufacturing in recent Barbies. I saw that Meg posted a video about Autistic Barbie. I saw it was 55 fucking minutes long. I mean, wow. I mean, do you want to do it? Was it good? I have time for Meg. Meg's lovely. I'm just like, Autism Barbie, 55 minutes. Like, what the fuck is there to say? Like what? Like what? What's this? Like, I don't know that I could review an. Oh, man. Watch party. We could do. We totally could do. I haven't seen it, so I would 100% watch it. I'm just like, okay. What did Meg say about Autism Barbie that we haven't covered before? As in, like, folks. I don't think Meg has made a bad video ever. I think they're all great. She's commenting on TikToks about the Barbie. Ah, that's her social media. That's her social commentary superpower coming out. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I presume there's an awful lot of weird ableism and shit. Because there's some fucking wild out there. Fucking wild. And obviously, you know, you've met one autistic Barbie. You've only met one autistic Barbie. She's literally, well, actually, you fucking haven't. When you've met one autistic Barbie, you've met them all. you've met one autistic Barbie. You've seen all of the fuckers. You can imagine a child going, for example, like being super happy and delighted with their autism Barbie and wanting to tell you about it, and you'd be like, fucking seen it before. I've not seen it about fan docs. Yeah. It's not that it's 55 minutes, is it? Blah, blah. I've watched a little bit of Ember Green's latest video, and forgive me, my brain is, I'm incredibly tired, and there's no entertainment. Mike Granicist. Any entertainment is purely coincidental. When you've met one autistic Barbie, you need to collect them all. Could you imagine an army of autistic Barbies like iRobot? You've not seen an iRobot where they're all standing there and only one of them has sentience? Do you know what I'm talking about? With Will Smith, the iRobot, and you've got all of the clones, and they're all standing there, but one of them is like has gained sentience. And I feel that way towards Autism Barbie. Attack of the Clones also works. But I want one of them. Oh, is Bar leaving? Oh, back later. Cool. Bar. See you in a bit. Congratulations on the death thing. I like people catching Easter eggs. Did anyone catch any Easter eggs in my last video, by the way? Because there's like 5 or 6 Easter eggs in there. There's like some quite prominent Easter eggs. Do you know something? There's a couple of really prominent Easter eggs that no one's caught yet. And they're not even like that hidden. like they're just on the screen. Like they're quite obvious. It's not even like a freeze frame second or whatever. Like a subliminal message. It's not Opalite. We've done that one. I still have the bead here. This particular one was won by Yays, so we do, for those that are new, there's quite often like draws and giveaways and things on the channel. This is the Opalite bead from the video. I can't send it because it's an Isle of Man problem now. But yeah, new US customs rules from last summer have not yet been implemented here yet. It takes them like much longer than it. We're like a little village floating in the sea. And they're really struggling. I have actually legitimately, genuinely offered to help. Because I just want them to open up post to the US again. Because I have a backlog as opposed to out to the US. I like the translation of the runes. Oh yeah, the translation of the runes. Okay, you spotted it then. You spotted one. That's one of the Easter eggs. Next personal complaint is they sent the promo packages to influencers who show their autistic children. Red Gen, seriously? Did they? Oh, Charlie, yeah. Well, Charlie, I was watching those videos at the beginning, and people, the cats were genuinely like, "What's going on with him?" Please explain Easter eggs in this context. Of course, of course, by the way, of course. So basically, an Easter egg is like something when someone creates something, and it can be anything. By the way, it doesn't need to be like a video content or anything like that. It can be even like artwork. It often is artwork, and they'll hide something in there of themselves. So, for example, Michelangelo, when he was which piece of Michelangelo's Easter eggs? Right, there's a couple. One's really bright. One of the saints, Michelangelo actually painted his face on this one, on the saint's face. So one of the saints, big piece of Michelangelo's artwork, actually is Michelangelo's face. That's a little Easter egg. There is actually another Easter egg which is slightly more gory. There's another one that had his skin flayed off or something, and he kind of like did his own skin on that as an Easter egg. There's lots of Easter eggs anyway. Computer games have Easter eggs. Yeah, Phil the Fan. Yes, spot on. Yeah. yeah, computer games always have tons of Easter eggs on there. I just want to say, and I've been doing it for a really long time on this channel, I hide Easter eggs in my videos as well. The translations are funny. Oh no, it's not. No. There's no usual protocol. You can if you want to. You can totally do it. Autistic Not Alien has terrific Easter eggs. Yeah, cool. It's fun. It's fun to do that. It's fun to add little. I don't know why it's fun. Brain silhouette in the creation of Adam painting. Really? Okay. Where is that? I'm gonna have to look it up in a minute. Michelangelo has done quite a few little Easter eggs. It is very much a tradition to kind of hide something of yourself in something or whatever. Sometimes it's done in animation as well. Sometimes like suggestive like adult things are sometimes hidden in like animations aimed at kids. This sounds really bad. But it's not like that. Just sometimes it's like artists or even like software developers will just see what they can get away with. They'll hide something in plain sight almost. And they're kind of fun. The fun is a sense of ridiculous, perhaps. Yeah. Also like a little bit of like a ha ha ha, I got away with that. Yo, how do I handle a girl that says she likes me, doesn't want to commit to a relationship? Oh my god. That's a whole video series. You're going to need to provide more information. There are hidden Mickeys all over Disneyland. Yes. There's the one I can find until July. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I'm nervous about Easter eggs as it... Sorry, Wendy's message is gone. It must still be there. I can only see the last 4, and then 4 new ones came in. Is Mike just saying this? We watched the video? No, genuinely no. But you can if you want. But there are a few Easter eggs in there. So Partlow actually spotted one, but didn't realize it was an Easter egg. Right? The translation of the runes. The translation of the runes. Where it was. Have a look at the translation of the runes when I put it up on the screen. It's quite funny. I think it's funny. It's got nothing to do with like, it's just funny. It's just funny, and then it becomes what the real thing. It's just funny for a moment. I don't know. I think we're being a bit autistic about this. I don't know why it's entertaining. I couldn't tell you. But it's just Easter eggs. Do we have an Easter egg channel? No. And do you know something? We totally have a lot of like server lore. There could be an Easter egg thread. In video discussion, maybe we could do that. I got some Belvis vegan Easter eggs with dark chocolate praline and Rice Krispies. Oh my goodness me. That sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds amazing. So I tend not to get Easter eggs because I don't know. There's very few sort of like decent vegan options. I suppose you can make an effort and go and get them or order them or whatever. But like, you know, they'll tend not to be in Tesco's by the tills when you're checking out, which is the traditional place you would buy them. Where is Wally? Like a reverse Easter egg? Yeah, but everyone knows that there is a Wally in there, and you kind of yeah. It tickles our little pattern brains. Yeah, I think so. There was a Skyrim Easter egg in the video. I couldn't resist popping it on. There's an Easter egg around the runes. I'm gonna just have to leave it there because if I just say where they all are, then it's like having a pre-filled, like a pre-circled Where's Wally book. It's like it's not fun anymore. Anik, I come to UK Spring, Tesco's closest supermarket to our cottage. What goodies would you recommend? Tesco's are pretty good. If you can get to a Marks and Spencer, you'll be happier. I saw the Skyrim on Spencer. We have limited fridge space. But they have a plant kitchen. Well, my M&S have a plant kitchen range, but it's spread all across the store rather than in one fridge, which is better. Yeah. You'll find decent options in every aisle. To be honest, there's quite a lot. Like you'll be okay. You'll be well catered for if you can get to Tesco's. What I want is I want to get the Baby Bell, but you have to go to Asda for that. That was the supermarket previously owned by Walmart, I believe. Director John Landis always puts "See you next Wednesday" in his movies. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Here's one I quite enjoyed. The Cornetto trilogy. Does anyone know what I mean when I say the Cornetto trilogy? At World's End, Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz. There's always a scene about going to the shop to get a Cornetto. Okay. That sounds weird to people that don't know what I'm talking about. But if you've watched any of those films, there's little mini Cornetto kind of, and that's a type of ice cream, like a pre-made ice cream with like nuts or chocolate on top of it. I don't think XL still has it, but XL used to have a flight sim built into it. If we could fly a drone over to you, we could do a Baby Bell. No, the wind. It's just like. Do you know something? I think I'd be disappointed with the Baby Bell. Can I honestly be frank about this? The Baby Bells, I used to love them. Okay, they were 10 out of 10. They were great, and they have now changed. And as you know, there's one thing that autistic people hate more than change, and it's changing their favorite foods. Okay, and there is nothing they could have done to the formulation of a Baby Bell to make it better. The only thing they can do is make it worse. So I'm not looking forward to trying the new Baby Bells because they'll be worse. If that makes sense. I just know they'll be bad. Because they were so good. And it can't be better. In shitification. But when we met up, so Helen and family, they bought me so much vegan cheese. And it was really... the UK was very hot. And I couldn't eat it all. But I really tried. I gave it a good go. I gave it a good go. I ate a lot of... if it was possible... You know how everything is potentially toxic? You know how everything can kill you? Even water. So for example, the toxicity of an ingredient or a chemical or whatnot, a compound, is listed often as an LD50, which means how much of this would you need to consume in order to kill 50% of the population? Or 50%, as it were, a chance of unaliving. I think I got really close to the LD50 of Baby Bell. I think I got really close to the LD50 for vegan cheeses. I think I got close. I didn't feel ill or anything. I just there's just a lot, and it's like, well, that's not going to keep. I'm just going to eat it and watch TV. But yeah, there will be an LD50. No one will know what it is, but the constituent parts, obviously, and there's acceptable amounts and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. It is possible to obviously overdose on water, too. Before a hike, I stock my pockets with pocket cheese. Do you know what? I would do that too. But again, it's a case of like limited. I don't want to say limited options, but are you a theoretical physicist? No, I'm not. But am I giving you Sheldon vibes? Is Baby Bell just expensive edam? No. Other way around. It's cheap, mate. It's like going to Asda, and you get them. You know, the little wax cheeses in when I say cheap, I don't mean it's cheap anymore. You know, fucking supermarkets and stuff. But like, it's traditionally like kids' lunchbox cheese. Like you'd give someone you know, kids would have like a little sandwich or whatever, or maybe like, you know, little Baby Bell. It'd be, you know what I mean? It's like, it goes into kids' packed lunch type of thing. Yeah, it's cheaper than Edam, or should be. But it kind of looks like an Edam. So it's kind of like, I think it's marketing, but it's nice, or at least it was. Matakazi, two people beside me. Are they vegan ones? Or are they... When Guinness stopped being vegan in 2017, did it? I've never drunk Guinness. I don't even know. I can tell you this, by the way, about like community stuff. There is someone from every job every sort of possible occupation or interest or passion or whatever. There's someone that will be into Hawaiian stamps of the 1950s. Like, like seriously, I'm not taking the piss. I'm being serious. I just think it's funny. I have tasted Guinness, but only like tasted it. Like I'm not. My nana has special interest in Guinness. Yeah. Do you know something? It's got a cult following. But don't know. Okay, I'll turn that light off now because it's kind of bothering me. Give me a second. I can be lazy and use Bluetooth. I don't want to have to log into an app. No, I don't have to. I can click no. There we go. Or actually, I can have it on, just like not so bright. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen now. Yeah, we'll have a bit on and we'll make it kind of like warmer. Look at that. Why paint? Why paint and decorate? Just get an RGB light and then you can kind of like go, oh, I fancy it a bit more. There we go. Make it a bit dimmer. Sorry, I have to keep tapping this button. There you go. And then off, on. Off, on. That's okay, isn't it? Yeah, I'll leave it like that. You can get gluten-free beer, Lissa. You very much can. There's you can get gluten-free like Peroni and stuff. You can get gluten-free all kinds of stuff in Tesco's even. Oh, sorry, Tesco's ain't gonna help you, is it? But I'm sure equivalents, so local equivalent will be available. I'm sure. Sounds a bit strange, this, right? But like, I get neurodivergent / autism. Actually, no, fuck it. Let me roll that back. I get autistic vibes from camera, pub, beer people. The people that go like super into their beers and like talk a lot of shit about them. Like, like that's just socially acceptable. Intense passion, particularly for men, but it's not. I don't think it's massively gendered, to be honest. Just keep the lights off and the curtain shut. Pretty much. If you want to see what this room actually looks like normally, during like a normal day, and then when I'm filming. So when I'm filming, it's like, I mean, look, let me turn my key light on. Oh, this app is like really bothering me to update it and sign in and create an account and all this stuff, but I don't want to do that. Just to turn the lights on and off. Okay. That's my key light. And there's so much glare on my screen, I can't read anything. I can't read anything here. Actually, I can here because it's kind of covered a bit. But here it's gone. It's just proper bright. Boop. And then like, obviously the camera here will drop its ISO and it will be like a lot, the image will be nicer. But I mean, it's facing the wrong way and everything. But yeah, there's quite a lot of light. You have to look at a lot of light unless you want the image really noisy. Another thing I figured out, by the way, is I have struggled for like 100 videos, literally 100, to kind of get my like white balance and stuff right. It's because of this sodding green paint, by the way. So because the walls are like a really dark green, it's actually a really nice color. I like it. But it's really hard to get color balance right with the green background. It just, yeah, I've kind of like cracked it now, but it's taken me like 2 years. We're attached to all of our lights in our house as well. Yeah, it's all dead handy, but like I love the green. Thank you. Looking, it's a really nice green. I'm a big fan. I think I like it. It works really well, and like it doesn't reflect light that much, and it's really nice. It's a nice kind of peaceful bluey green. Yeah, well, I'm shining blue lights on it right now, but its real color is like above my head here. It's like this color. It's quite dark. The only reason it looks a bit bluey and stuff and a bit more teal is because because of the lights that's on it. But it's like, this is quite a warm light. This is coming up like RGB, bluey, greeny. This is the color here on your screen. I know it looks nearly black. That's the actual color of it. It's like really close to black. It's like not far off black. So it's been really difficult to kind of get that right for YouTube. Oh, so you're all small. Oh, okay. Yeah. All of these hues, right? Like dark hues. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. It looks like a really saturated spruce green on my monitor. Perfect, Mrs. Biffle Chips. That is exactly right. It's a spruce green, but it's very matte. Pardo, is that a huge shell? It's on a piano. Yes, it is. Do you want to see it? This one? I present to you something that is not on the bingo sheet. Oof, I'm sorry. Just twat the camera stand there. It's pretty big. I think it's about 4 or 5 kilos, maybe more. It's a conch shell. Yeah, it's both. I mean, like, oh, and then because it's got the, the inside bit. There's nothing to see. There's nothing in there. It's just, it is very smooth. It's very like marbly. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I will pop this down. It's not an Easter egg, but it's a little nod to the ocean. If there was a hermit crab in there, it would have to be fucking big. I mean, bigger than a coconut crab. It would have to be a monster to lift that. Like there isn't a hermit crab big enough. I mean, you'd have to be like Tamatoa from Moana, the shiny crab. Total time finding the right green paint. Kitchen was green for a while. Ended up hating it because the green had too much yellow. Right, listen, I'm with you 100%. Yeah, it took a while to get this one as well, but if you're British and you go to B&Q, you've got a B&Q, I can give you the paint color code if you want. If you want this same green, you can actually. I forget. It's got a name and a color code. I don't know. Coconut crabs can get quite big. That's a really heavy shell though. Like it ain't no coconut. It's like 4 or 5 kilos. I shared my wall of Discord. Amazing, Charlie. We should do paint swatches. I'd love the paint color code. Okay, I will dig it up at some point. I'll probably post it in the Discord or something. There is another color code too. And that's this equivalent red here. And the red that goes between the shelves is the same brand of paint. It's B&Q's own brand paint. But like this one goes on like shocking pink. It's really quite scary. When you paint this one on, it's like from a Barbie movie. It's Barbie movie pink. Actually, no, it's more than that. It's kind of like super magenta. It's really weird. And then it dries to this really beautiful kind of plum color. But it's scary when you put it on because you're like, what the hell is this? You have to trust the science. It's not like a nice pink. It's quite a horrific pink. I can also post pictures because I have taken them. What's the shell-like thing? Red and white. Oh, that's not a shell. That's a nudibranch. This was painted for me by Alicia. I was about to say Alyssa then. Alicia. This is a nudibranch. Corey fella. Corey. My brain. My brain is broken. Complete with polyfluff. They're my nudes. Yeah, cool. It's acrylic. There's more there. There's majestic sea flaps. There's 2 other nudibranchs as well. There's a crystal sea slug, and a not a dotto. It's the orange blob one. It's my brain. Sometimes I forget words, especially when I'm tired. It's usually a clue that I'm kind of getting tired. When you combine that with difficulties with transitions, it's a hell of a mix. This is why my live streams on Tuesdays usually run like 7-8 hours as usual. You have to this after party. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't run that long. It's an after party, but yeah, it's usually like many hours. But yeah, I mean, it's just difficulty with transitions, and I'm not doing that on purpose, I promise you. It's not about wanting to leave or whatever. I need to find a way to engineer. I've got some ways to engineer transitions, and I tend to avoid certain transitions. In fact, actually, avoiding transitions is kind of like a superpower in a weird way, because it's kind of how I get shit done. But the flip side to that is it can be quite difficult. Stormbreeze, for example, says that they're thinking of calling it a night right now, and then we'll still be here in 2 hours. Good night, Stormbreeze. Are you going out or what? Dottie, please don't sit in the middle of the doorway. Dottie's like, I want to go out, I want to go out, I want to go out, I want to go out. It's like, okay, cool, open the door. And then she literally positions her body so if the door were to close, she would become 2 half cats. So it's like, what are you doing? Why do cats do that? Why do cats literally like go, I want to go out? And then like, you open the door and they'll be like, I'm thinking about it. They have difficulties with transitions too. They have difficulties with some transitions too. Some transitions must be avoided because they do rely on momentum. Yeah, this is true. And certain transitions are kind of like interruptions, if you will. I don't want to say interruptions. It sounds weird. It's a good bit of a value judgment there. It's more like jump scares. Some transitions are like jump scares where, you know, I just end up with an empty brain. This is why, like, making YouTube videos is actually kind of fits with at least the way that my mind works. Have I influenced you to buy some paint, Nikki Bishop? It's being cute. They do some really good offers sometimes. I think their paint's great. It's like they've got their own versions of like Dulux and stuff. You can get like super nice branded paint too, but like they do like their own kind of versions of that, and it's a lot cheaper, which means you can kind of go for like 2 coats. It's quite nice. We thought about a cat door, but didn't want raccoons trying to get in. You can get microchip cat doors. And I've never ever heard that sentence actually being said in my life, by the way. I've never heard we thought about a cat door, but didn't want raccoons getting in. I've never even... Do you know what? It's not actually something that I've even considered in my mind. I've never thought about it. It's a good point. I mean, it's valid. I've never... It's as wild to me as somebody saying, can't have a cat flap. Why not? Well, the carpet sharks. What do you mean carpet sharks? You know. It's like... raccoons chew in. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I've never... I know nothing about raccoons. I mean, I saw the animated TV series, The Raccoons, but like I've never really seen much more than that. Sorry. As I was, yeah, where was I? Yeah. Microchip discount door works really well. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, ads might play. In fact, I guarantee they will.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden,
it's been 2 minutes, right? Has it actually been 2 minutes, or have I missed it? Did I miss the ad break? I don't know when the countdown is. Let me know in the chat. Drop me an F.
Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, gold.
Is it looping?
I'll follow only golden, golden, golden.
No, 30 seconds. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't know if that looped twice. Sorry about that. Sorry, we just had a visitor, and the dogs decided. The dogs decided. I'll say that again. Dogs decided to start a rave. Which is what dogs do for some reason. This is what tilts cats a little bit more than dogs. Honestly, this is why I kind of like tilt slightly more towards cats than dogs. We have a collie, a chihuahua, and a Chinese crested. If you look on the channel banner, you'll see them all. At least it wasn't a raccoon. I don't know what Anna Ferret would think of a raccoon. She'd probably... Barking is so painful. Yeah, it is. No foxes. No foxes. We have no foxes, no badgers, no deer, no snakes. We have polecats. We have Stokes ferrets type of thing. But you need some non-sea dogs. What's that? What's a non-sea dog? But yeah, sometimes the dogs will go off when I'm filming and stuff as well. And it's like, I've just lost it. But I do like have notes and stuff. I do have like bullet points, and I'm like, I can't remember what was going on. Chihuahua collie. Oh. Do you know what? I'd never considered that. I've never even noticed that pattern. So much for my military grade autism. Yeah, Chihuahua collie, Chinese crested. Yeah, in fact, Chinese crested's got 2 C's. Chinese cresteds are kind of cool because of Deadpool, obviously. I haven't even seen that movie. The one with Dogpool in. they do tend to win ugliest dog of the year competitions. They're kind of funny. Chihuahuas are awesome. I think Chihuahuas are great. And collies, which is kind of like a bee, really. It's a border collie, but they're interesting. If dogs have an autism, it's a collie. It's a border collie. Like she has such set routines. I can't imagine not seeing foxes and deer. We don't have squirrels either. So we do have a lot of cool wildlife. Okay, just for the avoidance of doubt, we have a massive array of interesting wildlife, birds mostly. But we don't have squirrels of any either type. We don't have no foxes, no badgers, no deer. Yeah. I'd love to see a wild hedgehog. Oh, Scott, we have loads of hedgehogs. We have more hedgehogs than you could possibly want to. We have a lot of hedgehogs. Collies are smart ones, but they're so dumb sometimes. Yeah, so collies are like programmed. Yeah. And I know that they can be programmed to do some incredible things. Like, you know, mind-bendingly incredible things, but they will write their own programs too. They are self-programming. I suppose all dogs are, but collies are very, very particular about how and when and with who and what. They're very specific about what they want and how things should be. Their view of the world is very black and white, rigid thinking. We had a border collie who tried and herd kids. Oh, it's not unheard of. Yeah. Collies are pretty close to wolves genetically, I think. It would make sense. Oh, you got a border collie too? Nice. I like them. But like, it's like, would I recommend them? I don't know. Just know what you're getting yourself in for. I've had a lot of encounters with foxes, so experience are almost magical. Nice. I've had some wallaby encounters. We have wallabies. One of our cats tries herding my husband and me in the same room. Is really cute. Ah, well, I mean, what can I say? We had a collie who'd take people's hat off. You had a lovely collie, Wendy. You had a lovely collie. She was lovely. So I meet you away from a fox, we looked at each other and I felt the fox understood a few minutes like time existed. Foxes are wonderfully majestic, beautiful, beautiful creatures. I was just thinking, like, maybe we should get Chris Packham on or something to talk about foxes. I can't really talk about foxes much. A fox is like cat software and dog hardware, is it not? A fox is basically cat programming inside a dog's body. It's a hybrid. But hard to believe there's no squirrels in the man. Yeah, no squirrels whatsoever. I think there has been talk about possibly introducing red squirrels. A fox is ADHD. You've never seen a wild fox, Annie? Oh wow, okay. They are wonderfully majestic, beautiful creatures. I always thought that about foxes, but then saw one in IRL and changed my mind. Canine through and through. Yeah, okay. I'd say, well, that's the canine hardware, right? But it's kind of like they have some cat programming, a little bit. They have some of the cat programs. I have 1,000 pictures of grey foxes from the living room just behind my house. Nice. Good grey squirrels. I think I haven't read anything, or I don't have any knowledge about this, like in terms of impact assessments and things. I think there's some concerns, but yeah, I mean, the other man could take some red squirrels. They'd be safe from the greys. I think foxes are cool. I can tell you this, right? Since being on the Isle of Man for a while, whenever I see a fox, right, or a squirrel, it's incredibly mesmerizing. They used to live in my garden, in town, like right in the middle, right in the middle of town. It was not, like foxes just live in cities, but it's weird that. I just don't see one anymore. And then, if I'm in a city in the UK, in like England or something, and I see a fox or a squirrel even, it's just like, oh my goodness. I sit there and film it. Or a badger. You love the Christmas video. Oh, nice. I thought it would be really interesting to just sort of do like a live walkthrough and talk. I thought the RNLI thing was interesting. I didn't realize they were there, but it was really cool to see. A few months ago, a brother's house so close to a wild deer. Could have touched her. Wow. A red squirrel was in Cardiff. What does the fox say? Well, I'd play the song, but just posted a Kit Grey fox photo in general. I'm gonna be cheeky and have a little look. I can't really show it. It's on the Discord. Hang on. Oh my goodness. I can show. I can show this, right? I can show this. I can show this. It's just a picture of a fox. Look at how cute. Look how cute that is. I can't twist it that way because the light is just going to obscure it. So I'm trying to keep the light out. But look at that. That's Mike B. Granitist. Post that there. That's just amazing. Dude. Oh, there's another one. so cute. Oh, I've never seen a baby. Look at that. Looks like it knows what it's doing, though. It looks a lot more capable than I was when I was its age. Where the fuck's that? But supposedly you must decline to take part in Norway's... Why? I've never seen a baby. A baby fox. There's red foxes in my neighborhood in northern Wisconsin. Oh, beautiful. I was looking at that on my phone. That's cool. That's nice pictures. Thank you for sharing those. It's a Kit Kat. Well, fox kit. Very pretty. Oh, welcome Chantel to the scratching post. Oh, and then there's like, sorry, I shouldn't really be here on YouTube. Just quietly scrolling. Oh, Charlie's wall. Okay. Yeah, you've got the same color wall. It's just a bit more blue. Everyone else is going to have to use their imagination. In fact, Hyde Snooker has a very similar coloured wall as well, but also kind of a bit more blue. I do love your cat, Hyde Snooker. Wacholder. It's a cool name as well. Hyde Snooker, can I share a picture of Wacholder, but like really zoomed in, so it's just displayed? Hyde Snooker. It's okay. You can say no. I'm not putting you on the spot. But if you were to say yeah, that's fine. I'll just share a picture of... Okay, have a look. This is Hyde Snooker's cat. Sorry. That's an amazing picture. Okay. This is giving me vibes of the early live streams where people would just email in their pets. Oh, that's a really funny funny face. Isn't he the cutest nuff butt? He is actually super cute. I love him. The cat's not kidding around, no. He's just a flump. He's a flump. He's just a flump. Like I said, it might be an entertainment and energy vacuum, but it is filled with cats. Oh my god, I've got more birthday messages. I think nothing short of it's not my birth. I don't know. I'd have to make a video, I guess. They called it's not my birthday. I haven't counted all the messages and comments and shit, but there must be like 100 easy. It's not my birthday. No. I made a video about death and everyone thinks it's my birthday. I was gonna... It's gotten really weird. I've had like IRL friends who now watch my YouTube channel text me and go, "I'm really sorry, I missed your birthday. I was gonna." Shoika, you say it's not your birthday. It's not my birthday. It's amazing. It's not our birthdays together. Oh, Loki's posted a beautiful face boop. Oh, I love your boopy collie face. Very cute. Very cute. Charlie. Oh, you got a beautiful photo of a fox. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous fox. Fly the beautiful collie Wally. Very beautiful. Have you been 44 for a while? Yeah, I have, yeah. I'm like 44.6 or 44.7 now. Wait, it's also not my birthday. How crazy is that? Not that crazy. Did you know? Did you know? So mathematics, it gets really, really fun. Once there's something like how many people does it take in a room before the chances are more likely than not that two people will share the same birthday? How many people do you think it takes to be in a room, like adding people, before you have people with matching birthdays? Before two people go, oh my God, we're born on the same day. It's like, it's low 20s. Yeah. You guys know this one. It's like, it's absolutely nuts. Yeah, it's low 20s. I forget what it is, like 23, 24, something like that. It's low, it's 23, Strickler. Okay, I'll ride with that. I think it is 23. Yeah. Look, you think it would be, 366. Fair. Yeah, that feels, 366 feels intuitive. It's wrong. It's 23. There you go. It's low 20s. The mathematics of it is really interesting, and that's not for this channel. But like, you can look it up. It's like fucking like, what the hell? It's so interesting. In fact, Miss Pat posted something on my death video, and said something like, if you're 60, the chances of you living to 80 are higher than if you're 20 and you're trying to live to 80. It's interesting. The mathematics is interesting. Oh, sorry, that's Jen from Neurodivergent. Hey Jen, if you're watching the live stream, say hi rather than like trying to contact me on here. I prefer. Oh, I love your cat too. I love a tab cat. Loki, if you're on this stream as well as this, sorry, this Discord, can I share your cat, please? Can I share your cat picture? There's no pressure. Well, 100% there's no pressure. But if you're watching this, I really want to share your cat on the screen. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, here we go. A slightly unusual tab cat because this one has kind of like a warmer sort of almost like orangey colors. This is kind of like a tab that also has kind of orangey. This is a fox tab. You know what I mean? I have to do that. I have to be at an angle because otherwise you get the glare, you see. So pretty. So pretty. Do you know what I would do? I would squish here like that. Okay. Bye. Yeah, because the odds of dying between 60 and 80 are about the same, but the 60-year-old can't die between 20 and 60 anymore. Yeah. Surely, Claire, isn't that fascinating? And Miss Pat sort of shared, and she's right, by the way, that actually the only time that kind of, as it were, breaks even is at 105. Where you can't make those sort of same claims. It's diminishing returns kind of curve, but do you know some stuff is so unintuitive, like the sharing of the birthdays. So we've noticed this on the Discord because when we have a birthdays channel and you can add your birthday to the birthdays channel and Kitty Cat will wish you happy birthday on your birthday, etc. And you get like a special role and a nice little icon and everything. But besides that, once we had like 20, sort of 30 people, we start sort of seeing the birthday doubles starting to arrive. And that's really weird. It's really weird because it's completely counterintuitive to how, because you're like, that doesn't make any sense. There's like 365 days. So why is the odds of having a birthday double, like, you'd expect like at least 180-ish people before you start seeing like, oh my God, it's my birthday too. So there's multiple people with the same birthday and it's weird. It really is, but it isn't weird. I think Hannah Fry has a video on it from years ago. Yeah, I could be wrong, but YouTube, there'll be loads of YouTube videos explaining it. It's to do with like, imagine putting dots around in a circle and then drawing lines, but yeah, whatever. I'm a terrible YouTuber. No, not 60-year-olds are healthier than 20-year-olds, but a 60-year-old has a higher chance of living to 80 than a 20-year-old has of living to 80. Remember, it's not doubling on a specific day, but on any other birthday in the group. Yes, Scheukler, yes. I guess people are more likely to be born on certain days. No, it's not that. I wish I could explain it like an educational YouTuber. Well, yeah, there is that too, but like, more risk factors. Yeah, I mean, the risk factors ultimately do start to pile up over time. Ex-maths teacher, Shoikla. I feel utterly humbled and judged simultaneously. I didn't show on stream, but there's a short video of Maurice and Salem tonight being cute in the Hydrates channel. Amazing, Helen. I've got so much stuff to post in the Hydrates channel. I've got so much stuff. I'm like practically deleting things. I've got too much. I shared birthday with one of my sons, Wendy. Yeah. I mean, if you have 23 kids, that's what's going to happen. No, two will share birthday. I joke, but yeah, like the odds are like much more likely to have a collision of dates than otherwise. I got the good at math, ND. Nice. Granted state of mind, chugged my maths. I failed my maths A level. That's why I feel judged. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's really kind. These mugs, by the way, are available in the merch store. I'm just doing my Chinese shopping channel thing. Thank you very much, Invisible Hand of Tea, for the tea top up. I believe this is our last tea bag. This might even be a decaf tea. Ben Goldacre discusses the birthday math thing in his book Bad Science. I have that book, or at least I had that book. It's a really good book. Bad Science is good. He also goes into a lot of stuff about pharmaceutical industry in there. It's quite sobering reading, but hey ho. Yeah, I failed my maths A level. I'm great at maths. I got my university place based on getting a B in maths. That required some renegotiation. Oh dear. Hi, Emma. Let's say hi. Say hi to the other great cats of the world. Say hello. Say hello to Wakolda. Wakolda means jasmine, by the way, in Germanic language. Sorry. I don't know. Like Austrian or German. I'm sorry. Emma means Emma in English. Regarding mortality risk, some animals are negligible. Hang on. Okay, so cats, domestic short hair cats. Oh, it means juniper. I'm sorry. Domestic cats shed twice a year, typically. Once around springtime, once around kind of late autumn / fall. So there is a lot of cat shedding going on at the minute. There's an awful lot of vacuuming and, you know, like, it's something else. I mean, but Polly's the worst one. I mean, cats shed, sure, and brushing, whatever, but Polly is... Oh. If you'd like to watch me vacuum, like literally Dyson a cat live on stream, anything can happen. Yeah, if you go back 2 weeks, you can watch me Dysoning Polly. There is even a chapter marker for you to jump to it. I'm literally Dysoning her on like maximum power. Oh no. If I bring in even a vacuum, if she even sees a vacuum from a distance, she's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here, and she's gone. Okay? Emma means whole or great, according to the internet. Does it? Well, she's definitely a hole. She's an asshole. She's an asshole kitty. Aww. She's also great, and she's very lovely. I'm just moving you, Emma, just a bit. Just a tiny bit, just like that. You can be in Saber's spot. She doesn't want to be in Saber's spot, she wants to be here. She wants everyone to go home. She wants to be here. And then she wants to sneeze on my keyboard or something. Cats, man, why do we bother? Why do we bother? Come here. Can you hear that, by the way? You should be able to. She's happy today. Oh. We are currently near... Oh, actually, no, we're not entirely out of cat treats. We do have some like those stick things. And we do have half of the tin that Helen, you sent over. We have half that tin left. That's like a special tin. I keep that right by my bedside so that I can kind of like dispense like little treats. You know, like a sad man who just goes home to his cats, you know. Does the stream elements post count as Patreon plug on bingo card? No, it absolutely does not, because it's far too consistent. That's like a free space. It happens every 20 minutes, so yeah, no, definitely not. Do, 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 do. She's suspiciously calm. She's suspicious. My only left once the baby bells were gone. Oh, you're making me hungry now. Dude. The girl's bothering the cat and insisting the cat's happy and the cat looks so angry. Dude. Jansen, I'm working on it. Jansen, I saw you post a message earlier. It was gone before I could read it. What would a Patreon plug sound like? I think we've done it already, haven't we? I don't want to drop it all the time. It's a bit much, you know, like... We can have a stream without a Patreon plug. It's not a Patreon plug, is it? I mean, if you didn't want to join Patreon, that's absolutely fine. Just watching the videos, sharing them really helps, by the way. Like sharing them is like a force multiplier. That's massive. But like if you're just watching them, clicking like, whatever, leaving a comment. Do you like vegan baby bells? Give me a second. I'm just going to open up my Photos app. Yes, it's the Apple one. Give me a second. Right, I have it. I'm just going to search for the word baby bell. Right. That's what a baby bell haul looks like. That's what a baby bell haul looks like. Just in case you're wondering. This is baby bells, okay? That's about, I don't know, afternoon supply. I believe they've changed the formulation now. Oh, holy shit! Was this? May 21st, 2023. It's a different day. Okay. All right. £1,000 baby bells. Blah, 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 plant-based baby bell. Yeah, these ones are vegan. Yeah, the non-vegan ones come in the mesh bags. The vegan ones come in that like papery kind of weird, waxy papery bag. But I don't know anymore because I haven't had one for a little while now, and they're all different now. I also need a restock on oat milk triangles, Charlie. I used them up. That was it. My last trip was the end of them. Oh, Charlie, I thought of you. When I was in my Premier Inn and I needed to make tea. We were having a discussion on the Discord, like, I think was it last week? I can't remember. But like, we're having a discussion on Discord about like ordering like Deliveroo, Uber Eats, whatever app, like just getting like shopping delivered, like delivery apps. And I literally had somebody deliver me a milk, but I had to make up the money because they charge you like a £3 fee for like, the £3 fee for like not spending enough money. So I made it up. Just with some other stuff. I got like a salad, and I got like some mints, and like I just did a bit of shopping to kind of like bring it up. I spent £9, I think. And yeah, this guy just meets me outside and hands me like my little bag with my milk in, and I go inside and I just have my vegan, my Yorkshire tea with my oat milk, and it was great. And because I was in a stupid Premier Inn thing, you have these like they give you 2 cups. They give you 2 cups next to the kettle. I'm literally making 2 teas to drink at once, and then another 2 teas to drink at once. The intro to my video was edited while I was sitting there drinking tea. Oh, oat milk triangles. They're like little pyramids of like oat milk. That's all. By the way, this is good also if you drink dairy. Okay, so you drink dairy, you can still get these little oat milk little vial things. Obviously, it's a bit wasteful packaging wise. Like if you relied on them, like you wouldn't want to because you have to open like 3 to make a cup of tea. But they're really good. They're much better than UHT dairy milk. UHT dairy milk tastes weird. So you would want... This stuff tastes like the milk you would put in tea and coffee. It's a pyramid-shaped like... It's like a pyramid-shaped kind of triangle thing. It doesn't hold much. They're quite small. You could probably fly with them. The lighting in Premier Inn is really bad. The lighting in hospitals is really bad too. Oh my god, the lighting everywhere is shit. Sorry. Okay. Let me tell you something, right? A little while ago, last year, I made a video, and I can't even remember which video it was. And in it, I was recalling the story about where I used to work. I worked in Woolworths, a retail shop, a Walmart-like high street retail shop, like a mini Walmart that sold everything. Sold everything Walmart does, minus the guns, but it's UK, right? So it's like they do all miscellaneous stuff. And I worked in there as like my first retail job, and the lights used to really bother me, and I fucking hated them. Well, what's really interesting is potty mouth, shake my head. Yeah, I this is true. When I want family friendly, I'll go watch one of Meg's videos. So, when I do try, but yeah, when I'm doing my long form videos, they tend to be more accessible in the language department. Whereas, although I did say fuck quite early on in my last one, my live stream is obviously uneditable, so it's impossible for me to edit. In fact, this goes out live. There's like a one. There's no delay. There's no delay in this at all, and there's actually less delay on this live stream than there is in most YouTubers' live streams. I explicitly make this one less delayed. Maybe if I was like out and about doing stuff or something like that, or I was involved in some activity, there would be a delay for latency for bandwidth and quality purposes. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, that's it. Lighting. I found, right, someone had catalogued, weirdly, all of the Woolworth retail outlets that they could find on a website. If that's not autistically coded, I don't know what is. Throughout history. And I found a photo of the shop that I worked at when I was working there. And you can see the fucking horrible lights. My memory is fine. But it was really validating to find an image on the internet of my workplace when I was 16. And how shit the fucking lighting was. I can't remember which video it was, but I didn't find the picture until I was like, I'd looking on the internet, and I'm like, Woolworths. I was just trying to like find pictures of Woolworths or whatever, and I found the actual store. I found where I actually was standing. I could have even been standing there when the photo was taken. Like that's how. And I find it weird that such a thing would make its way onto a website, some sort of archivist's kind of website. Who has a special interest of like the history of all of the retail Woolworths outlets? You know, do you remember when I said earlier, Hawaiian stamps from the 1950s? That's not weird compared to Woolworths stores of Britain and Northern Ireland. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's so weird. But and they might be neurotypical. Okay, I'm not. You know, I wouldn't dare try and out somebody or trying to. It's not. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just like, who the fuck has that as an interest? And if you Google it, just Google like history of Woolworths stores, whatever. There is someone's got a website, like it looks like a 1990s website. It's like proper HTML and shit. And I found a picture from, literally coinciding with, there's no chance they're empty. It's very low, isn't it? It's very low. This is not, by the way, this is not like, that's weird. That's weird. On a scale of like 0 to autistic, this is the gauge is broken. They've gone off the deep end, but I'm grateful because I was able to use that in my video. I'm really grateful. How weird was that? Abandoned shopping malls is interesting. Like the history of like some retail chain, just like, and it's not just pictures, but actual like descriptions and like they're trying to get some information about it, that store from that time. Like it's interesting to me because I worked there and it was part of like British high street kind of culture and stuff, whatever, shopping, it was quite a common shop, and it's like, it's interesting. But this person has gone and catalogued all of the stores, created individual pages. I think this was store 268 or something. I can't even remember. I'm pulling that out of my bum, but I can't remember what the number was. But it had a number like that. It was like store number 26, whatever it was, some random 3-digit number. This person had gone and catalogued all of them, even when we didn't have. I say he. I take that back. They. I don't know. It was one person. I can't imagine you could get a collaborator on a project like that. Really interested in abandoned buildings, Fran? Especially old houses? I reckon I've got you covered in a future YouTube video. Fran, tell your partner. That's logged in my head. The Isle of Man can deliver on the abandoned ruin front. I'm not even joking. I've seen so many abandoned houses. There are many abandoned houses on the Isle of Man. Like a huge number of abandoned houses. And it's really sad actually, because really, in my mind, they should be sold like cheap, and like some young energetic people can live there and make them nice and knock them down or rebuild or whatever it is. Like ruins are nice, but also kind of like, okay, well, I mean, that's a ruin. But yeah, there's tons of ruins here. Like so many, like many ruins. So his house going to man. Yeah, well, that's just my point. Like, these ruins are all in really beautiful places and stuff. I mean, I'm literally like fairy tale type shit, and it's like obviously they were loved at one point, and people lived there and they had life, and now it's like it's kind of sad. Oh, I don't know why the richness has changed the name. No one's going to call it whatever it is now. A.B. Jones or whatever it is. I have no idea. It's always W.H. Smiths. The weird thing is on the when I flew to England, there was W.H. Smiths at the airport, but the actual big W.H. Smiths in town, well, that's the A.B. Jones or whatever it is. T.J. Jones. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was a knockoff until it was just name change. Yeah, it's really strange. Just leave it as Smiths. Yeah, it's really strange. In fact, I realised not long ago, I think it was when I was talking to Jen from Neurodivergent, that I don't want to say they, given that most of the people that watch my channel are American. But it's TK Maxx, isn't it? It's TK Maxx. And Jen was like, TJ Maxx. She was showing me something she got from TJ Maxx, and I'm like, TJ Maxx? Do you mean TK Maxx? Right? Oh, have I lost my screen? I need like, do you know what? I don't need that long. I'll just fix it. All right, hang on. Let me just do this. Okay. All right. I will fix it while chatting to you. Okay, because I know what's happened. I've just answered one of my own questions. I found a... No, I'm not doing a tea break. I'm just going to carry on. Hang on. Just give me a second. I've got this. I've got this. I've got it. I know what's happening. Right, hang on. I've got it. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then I can transition. That's scenes, not gender. Oh no. Have I just ruined it? Have I just transitioned away and then back to you? You were supposed to have had a holding screen. Were you just looking at a black screen? Sorry. You were supposed to have had a holding screen. It's not cat related. So, right, here's the thing. I found a USB cable, a USB-C cable. Okay? And it was just sitting there. Yeah, this one. I found this USB-C cable. Okay? Now I thought, because no, literally, I was like tidying up and I found that cable and I thought, ooh, I'll plug that into the camera because it's like in a neat location. It turns out that actually it doesn't supply enough power to the camera. So its battery ran out during the stream. That's what happened. So I've had to go and get this other cable and plug it into a 20-watt supply. There we go. Nearly 9:30. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, cool. So we'll be going to after party very, very shortly. Where we'll play some games and talk about death and stuff like that. Emma, you've been so well behaved. Like unusually. Can you hear her? She's so well behaved. All right. Okay, Emma. Okay, I've just said I just be so well behaved, but she's like, I'm going to destroy you now. Just been off looking at the Woolworth site. It's the numbering that convinced us there, Andy. Yeah, Tim, you see what I'm talking about. Have you considered dummy battery for your camera mic? Just got on for daughter's Canon. Yeah, I need to. Yes, 100%. I want to put a dummy battery in. So one of the... What's wrong with Emma? I have no idea, Harriet. I don't even know what you would call it. I've got the full DSM behind me. I've got the DSM textbook. But there's nothing in there that describes what's wrong with Emma. I mean... Why is there no Cat Psychiatric Association? Emma. Okay. As I was saying. She's lulling you into false sense of security. Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Okay, there was a question. Oh, the dummy battery. Yeah. If I get the dummy battery installed, the video quality will go way up. Because instead of using my camera as a USB webcam, I'll actually HDMI output. And the HDMI output is clean and really, really lovely and really pretty. Whereas the webcam output is like super compressed. So there you go. At some point, yeah, I'll get a dummy battery set up and power it, and then I'll use a HDMI cable as opposed to USB-C one. Because USB-C will charge the camera, but then I have to have, oops, this is Canon, weird. But it will only like stream video over USB 2. But it's USB 3 port. Who knows? I could even do a 4K stream, but then I'd have to use a better compression. But all this stuff is for another day. Or she might be for some reason. Oh, Emma. No, Emma just feels really strongly. Emma's just making me nervous. Emma feels things very, very strong. She has very big feelings that she doesn't know how to manage. Oh, I meant Emma behaving. Oh, no. It was a trick. It was a trap. She's not sick. She is sneezing a bit. But it's not a meow puppies. Who said meow puppies? Meow puppies. Awesome. Emma's not sick. Emma's like, I'm gonna slit your face when you're sleeping. Okay, that was dark. Okay, so I made a video on loneliness. I made a video on death. If I do one on grief, I think we end up with a trilogy. It can be the loneliness, death, and grief trilogy. But I think it's time for a new era. I think it's time for another era. Dark Triad. Yeah, maybe you do grief one another time. I was saying, Quinn's like, hey, I like your video. You should do one on grief. And it's like, what do you mean? Where do I go from there? Afterlife. Death, loneliness, and grief. No, other way around. It's loneliness, death, and grief. What could be better than a video about death? A video about the afterlife. No. Don't worry about it. The death one was interesting because it was really annoying. Okay, it was really annoying. Those stats are really annoying. By the way, can I even go onto Google right now? Okay, go onto Google. I can't easily. Oh, man, sometimes I wish I was on my PC because on my PC I can do like an easy screen share. On my Mac I can't. It's not. It's a bit more tricky. I'm using Streamlabs rather than OBS. I might go back to OBS. I don't know. I try not to mess around too much. I used to have a really nice streaming setup, and now it's like super simple because it got too complicated. Yeah, if you write autism, I don't know, life expectancy. Oh my god, it comes up as autism life expectancy level 5. Do it. Go and Google and write autism life expectancy. Autism life expectancy, autism life expectancy UK, autism life expectancy level 3, autism life expectancy level 5, level 1, 2, Reddit Australia, high functioning and women. But if you Google autism life expectancy, right? If I just put this on the screen, hang on a second, I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Just give me a second while I mess around with things. Hang on. Yeah, give me a sec. Right, let me just do this. Oh, actually, I'll do this. So there's a bit of movement. Just give me a second while I try and figure this out. Just give me a moment. I'll keep waffling. All right, it's not actually an ad break, so don't go anywhere. I want you to look at this for a second. Just give me a moment. Right, I think I've got it. Right, yeah, here we go. Have a look at this. Right, literally. Right, give me a sec while I just do this sort of thing. Right, Google autism life expectancy. Right, look at this top result from Autism Parenting Magazine. On average, individuals with autism, because it's always individuals with autism, have a shorter life expectancy than the general population, often living into their 50s or 60s. That's a really weird, mealy-mouthed way of saying it. That's a bizarre phrase. A really bizarre phrase. This reduced lifespan is linked to factors like co-occurring conditions, accidents, and limited access to healthcare. Well, that's actually well. Hang on. This is fucked up. True. Co-occurring conditions can really get the better of us sometimes. Accidents is true with respect to children and some children, a few children, but I'm not saying that's a good thing. Like even one child having an accident is a terrible thing. But drowning in the US has been a thing. Healthcare limitations is true. The only thing really to kind of the big issue here is suicidality and late / non-diagnosis / identification. But this is really fucking annoying. Now a lot of this makes sense, right? Look, National Autistic Society. It's like 74.6 years. I'm not even sure where they got that from, but sure, whatever. I mean, that's kind of, and that's true for non-autistic people too, pretty much. But just look at all this stuff, right? There's so much stuff. There's so much crap. This is a great paper, actually. This is an interesting paper. But all of this stuff, like longitudinal studies that followed people with autism for over 20 years, found an average life expectancy. And it's all fucking ABA clinics. And I shit you not, ABA clinics are literally rewriting. Like ABA clinics are literally recreating what, for example, Google Gemini thinks about this topic. And it's so fucking annoying. O'Neens is just her name. Not Onions, no. I think it's Elizabeth. O'Neens. Oh, as in I don't know that she's Irish, but it's like an Irish formulation. O''Neens. Obviously I've clicked that link because you can see it in purple. But yeah, there's just there's a shitload of. If I click the more results from Reddit, it's just pages and pages of it. And look at the Wikipedia one. Look at Wikipedia. Autistic individuals have a reduced life expectancy compared to the general population. Look at this. With estimates indicating a reduction of approximately 16 to 18 years. It's bullshit. I mean, not only is it bullshit, but it's really interesting. And the onions, and the study actually into how this bullshit spreads is fascinating. But yeah, anyway, look at this, right? This is bullshit. We should rewrite the page. I agree with you. We should rewrite the page. I'm happy to lead that, or you can run with it, or whatever. Like this page, yeah, that needs rewriting. Yeah, that's bullshit. I haven't even clicked the page. I've just gone. Look at that. Fucking hell, it's on the page. Autism Research Institute, same thing again. They're just repeating it. And it's like, there are problems, guys. There are problems. Epilepsy is an absolute fucking problem and needs to be attended to. There are charities and there's lots of research relating to epilepsy already. Like epilepsy, irrespective of autism, it just co-occurs at higher rates than the general population. But like epilepsy in and of itself is a problem. Got to sort it. Understanding cognition, intellectual disabilities, again, I don't want to say it's a problem, but like support services around, like epilepsy is something that would be great if we could cure, right? I'm not saying like autism is something that would be great if we could cure, but some people might think that. That's okay. It's just my feelings. I'm not saying this is how it should be or whatever. but drownings, drowning in swimming pools, backyard swimming pools, that sort of thing, you know, elopement and then drowning, it's a thing. That is a thing. It's sad, it's really sad. That is a thing. We've got to work on that. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a fucking thing. It's horrible. Those two things. And then the other one, which is closer to my heart, I don't want to say like the kids, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to say like this one is more I don't say on brand, but like on topic. Late and missed diagnosis of adults contributes to the incredibly high suicidality rates. Those are the issues, by the way. Like, please watch my video, but that's basically it. It's those three things. It's kids predominantly drowning, / asphyxiating, which is horrific. I'm sure we can all agree. It's epilepsy predominantly. Obviously, there's like infections and like gastrointestinal stuff, but like that's like infections. It's not like, hey, autistic people are susceptible to infections. What gets humans also gets autistic people. But the thing that's like particularly interesting that you should be aware of is lacking agency, lacking hope, and suicidality. Okay. Odds ratio, which isn't, it doesn't map exactly to like times. It's not like an odds ratio of 9 is 9 times. But with respect to this, it's in that ballpark, and that's just unbelievable in terms of like, holy crap. That's not a signal, by the way. That's like that's like a real problem to look out for. And the driver of that, obviously there's many reasons, but part of something that is incredibly protective is self-identification or formal diagnosis. This is why self-identification is very important and very valid. You don't need a doctor to tell you that you're gay, for example, or queer. You don't need a but so annoying. And then you end up with this sort of stuff. This is okay. I think people searching for stuff is interesting. Like, this is sociologically interesting, isn't it? And I know people use level numbers, whatever. Level 4 autism. That's that. Look at that. Where did that come from? Just like, who's meowing? It's not Emma. It's made Emma stop. Emma was having a shower. Yeah, page 2 will be also wild. You know, it's ABA therapy. Look, ABA. That's not ABA. They've got the 6 years thing. I mean, maybe we could read that one. ABA. I think that's ABA. ABA. It's got it in the title. This paper is okay. It's worth a read. It's not a big one, but it's okay. News article. I don't know about ADHD just yet, but maybe that's a follow-up video at some point. Autism does not reduce your life expectancy. Okay, great. Oh, autistic people will live 16 years. Okay, that's a quote. I don't know about that. ABA. This one, Parliament of Australia actually now cites this issue. It's nuts. Okay, Autistica are a bit better now. Autistica have changed their I don't want to say change the language like I'm policing it, because I'm not, but like Autistica are now focusing on the actual issues as opposed to just saying like, oh my god, it's so sad, we're all dying. Look, someone else has got a video. Great. Whatever. This one here is again bullshit. This is also ABA. But most of it, look at this one. Level 5. Yeah, anyway, most of this stuff is ABA. These are ABA clinics. And it's kind of like a bit of a moral panic in a way. It's like if an ABA clinic can say your kid is gonna live a short, unhappy, terrifying life unless you come here and give us money, it's pretty sick. It makes me sick. This is AI. It's just AI mode. Google. Diagnosed autistic people often have a lower life expectancy, general population. Not true. But due to health inequalities, co-occurring conditions, accidental injury, yeah. Accidental injury is predominantly is the kids drowning. There's quite a lot of data on kids drowning. Asphyxiation and drowning. It's terrifying, but that's what that comes from. That's what that injury is. It's not dyspraxia. The co-occurring conditions means epilepsy. Health inequalities, yeah, is a thing. Yep, it is. Well, while the report older figures suggested a 16-year reduction lifespan, recent say it may be an overestimation. Yep, this is true. But the 6-year thing needs a caveat because the study that says 6 years goes, this is we're like we've got such a small unrepresentative sample. 6 years is kind of like max. So the study isn't a gap saying 6 years. It's saying, okay, look, in our numbers here on our table, it does say 6 years, but actually this is an unrepresentative sample. It's not generalizable. The study itself says this is not generalizable to the autistic population. Just saying that, okay? The study that says 6 years, it says this ain't generalizable, and they know it. And they talk about the underdiagnosis of women. They talk about all of these things. It's actually a really interesting thing to read. But if it's true the National Autistic Society is saying that they've misunderstood it too, but I don't think they have. But they're, 6 years is kind of like as bad as it gets, but only in terms of no one's saying life expectancy. Just saying, okay. Bum. There we go. Epilepsy. These two things. There you go. This is true. This is true. This is all true. Here, this is all true. It's not a reduced average, but epilepsy issues, and then obviously mental health issues. And then there's here, look, see, this is where the children are drowning, see? Elopement. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is also true. Researchers caution that these numbers may be skewed because many autistic people, particularly older adults and those with low support needs, remain undiagnosed. Consequently, they're included in general population statistics rather than in autism statistics, which makes the life expectancy of the autistic population appear lower than it truly is. National Autistic Society. That's true. Yeah, that's well said. I wish I could speak like that clearly. That's amazing. There you go. Anyway, that's AI. That's not bad. I thought it would be worse than that because all this shit is mostly ABA clinics ranking up here. Autism Parenting magazine is wild, by the way, and it's not a real magazine. It's just a website. You can't get it. It's not a mag. I mean, it is a magazine insofar as like website's a magazine, and they like update it every month or whatever. I guess it's a very loose definition of magazine. Anyway, everybody, on that note, that very cheery note, I'm sorry for the rant. I'm just saying, if you look at Google, it's horrifying. So how could I not make a video about that? Basically, that's where that came from. Well, this conversation is making me feel fantastic. Well, it should do. It should do. This conversation should be incredibly incredibly affirming and incredibly enlightening. I'm not saying that you know, everything needs to be peace, love, and happiness. You know, I'm not cherry picking the data here. It's very specifically, actually, what you might have heard is positive. The autistic life expectancy is not affected vis-a-vis 3 caveats. Which is effectively children, epilepsy, and mental health crises. Minus those 3 caveats, which are separate issues, but still. That's good news. If you've interpreted that in a negative way, I'm sorry, but like that is very good news. It is incredibly positive. My take with the negative way is like, you could do autistic or something. Okay, fine. Listicle coming up. Listicle coming right up, man. Listicle. Should do a... Right. Mildly late, so we shall do a after party. I do have some stuff planned, by the way. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to Easter egg it either. No. It's really hard to keep happy stuff or interesting stuff. Whatever the word is, like under wraps. It's like, it's kind of hard for me. I really struggle to keep like happy stuff. It's not like keeping secrets, but like, you know, I've got some cool stuff which I want to share with you all. And that's part of the reason sometimes my videos get a little bit rushed, because it's like, if it's a good one, I want you to see it. Like that sort of thing. It's like, oh, cool. The curly tiger thing was fun, because that was done over the previous live stream and I kept that quiet, so I could do it. I could do it, everyone too. I keep telling myself that. The world is shit right now, we need more cats. Imagine if cats were in charge. They'd have pushed everything off the edge of the planet. They'd have just pushed everything. Before we go over, if you haven't stimmed the like button yet, please do. Nikki Bishop, you're a star. Thank you so much. Yeah, give the like button a smash. And if you happen to live in Colorado, go visit Curly. A former Tiger King, I believe. They didn't mention that, but I think, putting 2 and 2 together, that Curly was former Tiger King collection, so to speak. I'm not 100% on that, and I didn't push it. I'm just I let obviously the sanctuary pick, but I'm like, hey, just so you know, the community that they were like, do you want to sponsor a bear? And it's like, no. I mean, the thing is, the community that kind of made this happen are the autistic cats, and they're like, okay, got just the thing. This is Curly, and it's like, holy crap. If not Tiger King, then I wouldn't like him. Yeah. Which is pretty sad. Anyhow. Right. Let me... Okay, hang on. I have to do this real quick. I have to click a button and I have to click another button within a couple of seconds or it goes away. Right. Let me... I probably need to set up the Steam Deck, the Stream Deck again, so I have physical buttons to press, which is a lot less cognitively challenging, especially with my eyes right now. Did you say anything unlikable in the first hour? I arrived late. Don't want to like if you're acting out of character, being mean to everyone or something. Depends on your perspective. I'll see you soon. Sabes! Oh, hang on. You probably should say hi to Sabes, to be honest. Here we go. Here he is. in all his glory. He's just glorious, familiar, the shadow, the shapes. How are you doing? He's a very pretty boy. This is one of my tigers. Would you like to pet a tiger? You can pet a tiger. Here. Ah! He dissed Emma a little bit. No, she's just... Yeah. Kiss him. Excellent. Okay, right, I'm going to press the buttons again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'll see you soon.
Neurodeficit.
And you are.
And you were neurodifferent.
See you next week.